Coming to you from the suburbs of Washington, D.C. Welcome to 5 Girls, 5 Minutes. It's Monday. I'm Sarah. It also happens to be Labor Day. Yay. So let me get right to the questions, because that's usually how I run out of time. So Tally was talking about our top 5 favorite songs of the moment, because she and her friend were talking about their top 5 favorite, like, musical songs, or at least they end up being musical songs because Tally loves musicals. None of mine are from musicals, actually, but I actually just made a list so that I wouldn't forget which ones, because it is hard to think about, like, the songs that you like best. I mean, artists for me is a little bit easier. Coming up with, like, 5 songs that I have paid attention to a lot lately is hard, because I have a lot of songs that I listen to, and I don't always keep track of, like, the ones that I keep coming back to. But on my list, and they're not in order, I like all these songs pretty much equally. Pretty much. I have She's Leaving Home by the Beatles, which has always been one of my favorite Beatles songs. It's my favorite song written by Paul McCartney. Of all of the songs written by Paul McCartney. I really like that song. It's kind of sad, but it's also kind of like, I don't know. It's on the Sgt. Pepper album, and it's one of the ones from Sgt. Pepper that you don't really hear all that often. There's only a few that you don't really hear all that often from Sgt. Pepper, because it's such a big album. But anyway, yeah, She's Leaving Home. And I'm going to try to link to all these in the doobly-doo so that you can actually hear them if you haven't heard them before. Hopefully they're all on YouTube. I'm not sure, especially the Beatles. I'm not positive, but I think so. Okay, so the next one is Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. I've been hearing that one / singing that one a lot lately. It's just really good, and it's really, like, yeah, so it's a good song to listen to. I was singing it just yesterday, actually, and then I think I had to listen to it because I was singing it, which got it in my head, and then I was singing it still. It's a really good song. And and then Song for Phil Doust by Tim Minchin, which is a funny song about his, he got a review when he was just starting out as a comedic musician. He got a really bad review when he played in England once. But then he came back years later when he'd improved and stuff, and then he wrote a song about the journalist who wrote the bad review, and it's really funny. Yeah, it's like journalism wordplay humor. I really like Tim Minchin. I recommend you guys check him out just in general. And then Ode to Optophobia by Danielle Ate the Sandwich, which is a nice little love song. And it has lots of little metaphors and hypothetical situations and stuff. I almost said hypothetical. But yeah, it's a really nice song. It's one of my favorite Danielle Ate the Sandwiches songs. I don't know if it's actually my favorite, but it's the one that I've been listening to and going aw about lately. So, and then finally No Children by the Mountain Goats. I really like the Mountain Goats, but that's definitely my favorite my favorite Mountain Goats song, No Children. It's very pessimistic and negative, but it's also funny because it's so, like, rawr, I hate my life. And it's a good song to listen to either when you're in a good mood and you want to, like, are you ever, like, in a good mood and you want to listen to rage music just because it's funny, like, punch the air funny? But it's also good to listen to when you're angry, because it's angry. But it's a really good song, and it makes me think of Chaz Tenenbaum from the Royal Tenenbaums. Anyway, that's my list. I like all those artists and all those songs. Stating the obvious. Okay, and then Itzel asked, do you ever put things off till the last minute and panic? I try not to put things off till the last minute, especially because I'm so planny that putting things off freaks me out, so I try to actually get things done as soon as I possibly can. Sometimes, like, if it's a smaller thing, I put it off. Like, if I'm nervous about something, I put it off, but I don't usually put it off till the last minute and then freak out, because I don't like freaking out. I am a very, like, I have to do this, or this has to happen at this time to prevent the freaking out, because I get panicky. Like, I don't like to go places like right before they close. I don't like to do things like up to the last minute. I like to have time after doing the thing to just relax. yeah, I don't like waiting till the last minute generally. I have done it before and I don't like it. So I don't recommend it, which I think you were talking about. You don't recommend it. So yeah, procrastination is not good. It's better to have leftover time to relax afterwards than to stress and stress and stress and then do it and then just stress more because you waited. Anyway, so this weekend I played Jeopardy with my sister and Luis, and so my question is, are you good at trivia? It turns out I'm fairly good at trivia. I'm not as good as Luis, but I'm pretty good at trivia. So that's my question. I hope you all have an awesome week. I hope to see Tara tomorrow, and bye!